Nakaka-awkward talaga. Hey guys! I hate myself. Again, take 2. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this is my first video and for today, wala talaga akong idea on what look to make, but that's usually my makeup process. Hindi ko talaga alam yung look na gagawin ko. Kapag nakita ko yung kulay, nakita ko yung palette, doon lang pumapasok yung inspiration. Let's start. Naghugas na ako ng mukha, moisturized, and then applied my skincare. Because that's really important in doing makeup, is to have a really good base, which is your skin, hindi yung foundation, actually. So yun. The first step in doing my makeup is to prime. I'm gonna be using this to serve as a barrier, or it'll serve as a protection. Ang ingay po ng cellphone. Anyway, it's gonna serve as a protection or barrier na for our skin. This is an illuminating primer, so medyo dewy siya. And since we're gonna use a really matte foundation, I really like using this Primelight. After ko i-distribute yung product to my face, I just pat it kaya ma-fill yung mga pores. You really want to be gentle kasi syempre ayaw naman natin magka-wrinkles. So after priming my face, I'm just gonna use this Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation in the shade 128 or Warm Nude. So with a damp beauty sponge, just apply it. Dito ko na nilalagay directly because I don't wanna make the back of my hands dirty. Let's build the coverage na lang as we go. But now, I'm just using one palm. Definitely, dadagdagan ko pa to kasi ang laki ng mukha ko, diba? Anyway, so yan. Ano lang, dabbing motions. Or patting motions. Don't forget to include your nose. Dahil mukhang ang pula ng tenga natin, isama natin ang tenga natin. Kapag nagme-makeup ako, I really wanna highlight my face, like, para hindi siya flat, para mas may dimension. So, to conceal or highlight my face, I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And I'm on the shade 306 or Nude Beige. So, to conceal, before, I used to do the inverted triangle. But now, I discovered na I like to use less product this time. So, sabi is dito, medyo sa labas sa mata to lift our eye up. And then, dalawa dyan. And then, dito na rin. So, dyan lang ako magko-concealer or mag-highlight. So, 1 dot here, 2 dots here, and then sa gilid ng nose, sa may laugh line. And then, konti na rin, mag-highlight na rin tayo ng nose bridge. And then, small amount on our forehead, Cupid's bow, and our chin. Konti na rin sa under our cheekbones. Konti lang, ganyan lang. But now that we have that, we're just gonna blend it. I'm gonna let the concealer dry or like mag-settle lang siya ng kaunti. Sorry, yung mga aso ang ingay, mga aso sa labas. I'm gonna let yung concealer around the eyes mag-settle ng konti to give us more coverage or mas ma-highlight siya. So I'm gonna start sa mga hindi sa mata. Gets ba? So chin, dab lang kasi I find na sometimes kapag dinadrag ko, natatanggal or nalilift yung products. So, yeah, dab lang. And here. So, what we're doing is not much of concealing but more on highlighting talaga the areas that we want to pop. And don't worry if like feeling nyo masyado siyang light right now kasi isiset pa naman natin siya ng powders. Can you see that? Like how it like lifted or like snatched your eye? Kasi parang na-highlight siya eh. Sa forehead, I like to like bouncing pa rin in circular motion para ma-blend natin siya palabas. Sa nose, dapat ano lang. Ganyan lang. Ganyan lang. Okay lang kung makalat pa kasi ano pa lang naman to, base pa lang. We're gonna set it with powder, clean it up. And lastly, ito. Itong area nito. Para magmukhang buhay. Kita yan, para tayong, nakatulog, ganyan, kahit na anong oras na tayo natutulog. Sa makeup na, you really have to be patient lang. Because it's a process, okay? It doesn't look good at first, but the final result will shock you. Will shock you! But yeah, tiwala lang. Can you see, kahit di tayo naglagay dito, the amount of product na nilagay natin dito sa inner corner ng eye and dito sa outer corner ng eye was enough to cover this area. Kaya, wag na kayong magsayang ng product by using a lot. Mga dots lang, okay lang. And it's more natural and it's even gonna avoid cakiness. And if you feel like nagsasettle na yung product and hindi yun na siya ma-blend out, just spray your beauty sponge with this mist. Kahit tubig lang. Basta madampen lang ulit yung sponge and you can go back and blend it out. Diba? Ang putla natin. Okay. But, can you see the difference? Hindi pa tayo nagko-contour. It's just the foundation and the concealer. But nakita nyo may dimension na. It's because we used a lighter concealer. And mas nagpa-pop na yung mga areas na nilagyan natin ng concealer. If wala kayong concealer, if for example, you have a lighter foundation, that'll work too. What's really good about makeup is it's really versatile. I'm happy with how it looks so far. Now we're gonna use a setting powder. I used 2 shades of Luxe finishing powder from Maybelline and they're both from the Fit Me line. One is in 10 fair light and the other is in 20 light medium. So yung 10 fair light, I use it kung saan ko nilagay yung concealer, and yung 20 rest of my face or yung mga hindi ko nilagyan ng concealer. I'm just gonna use the same sponge and apply it. If feeling nyo ang dami, you can use the back of your hand and remove the excess powder kasi ayoko maging cakey. And I feel like that's one way to avoid cakiness kasi you remove the excess product from the sponge. And I suggest using a damp sponge nga kasi parang sobrang nilalapat niya yung product sa face mo. So I'm gonna use this next. The 20 light medium. I'm gonna use a brush this time to set the rest of my face. And what you can do while doing that is to blend the 2 colors together if you like. Para lang seamless lahat, kahit sa base pa lang. Don't forget your neck, your ears, and there you go. We're halfway done. So next is, I'm gonna bronze my face. I'm gonna use this contour palette from E.L.F. It looks like this. And I'm gonna use this shade to bronze my face. A tip sa bronzing and contouring is you want to start from where you want the most concentration downward. I'm gonna use the contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade light to medium. Ang mga aso na naman ayaw magpaawat, nakakalokat. Anyway, I'm gonna be using the shade Fawn. This one. It's the middle shade. And I like this kasi it's not as warm as the others. So, ayun, cool tone siya. I'd like to think. The reason why you see a lot of people tap their brushes is because it removes excess product para hindi masyadong intense. Because when doing makeup, it's easier to build up product kaysa magtanggal. Kaya mas okay na i-tap off natin yung excess, tapos balik na lang tayo sa pan to add more products later if feeling natin kulang siya. Again, start dito sa may hairline or sa may ears, and then drag it down. If you feel like it's not blended enough, you can always go back to the brush that you've used for your bronzer to go and blend. Ayan, to blend everything. And it's a bigger brush then, so it's better talaga for blending. So now that we've done that, I'm gonna go on with the brows. Babalik ako mamaya sa blush kasi sa blush parang it depends on the makeup look or the eye look that I wanna make. So I'm gonna continue with my brows na. For my brows, I really like this product. It's really cheap. And it's from Sace Lady. Is it focused? Basta yan. It's from Sace Lady. It's a Slimbrow pencil. And I forgot what shade it is. So, for the brows, para lang malaman natin yung shape or yung general shape ng brows, I like to use a spoolie to comb it and follow the direction of the hair. I really like using small strokes, hair-like strokes. Follow your hair. If you feel like masyadong intense pa rin siya, you can just go back with your beauty blender and apply a little bit of the product that's left behind. Okay, now that we're done with our brows, let's do something neutral. Let's try to do something neutral because I know somehow in the process, hindi siya magiging neutral. But let's hope for the best. So I'm gonna be using this Morphe James Charles palette. I know it's dirty, but it's well loved. That's why it's super dirty. And I'm also gonna use this. It's a Morphe. It's a 39A. Yeah, it's a 39A Dare to Create palette. So let's start. So I'm gonna use first this brush. It's the Morphe M573 brush. I'm gonna start with, wait lang, pag-iisipan ko lang. I'm gonna start with this shade. I'm gonna use that shade as a transition shade. The reason why we use transition shades is because we want the shadows to blend seamlessly sa skin natin. That's why we use a transition shade. And para mas soft yung gradient or yung shadow. Blend, 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 blend. That's the first shade. Second shade. Gonna use that and apply it lower. Lower than the transition shade. Gagawa tayo ng bagong crease. Kasi if I use my crease, tas nag-cut crease ako, wala, hindi siya makita. Kasi medyo, nawawala yung lids ko whenever I look straight forward. And if feeling nyo, hindi nyo siya ma-blend ng maayos, you can get a clean brush. Ito, kunwari, ito. It's a big brush, so it's easier to blend. And then, just brush it sa edges ng shadow para ma-blend natin siya. Wala tong product ha. I'm just doing it talaga to blend. So from this shade, we're gonna go here to deepen our crease. But now, we're not gonna blend it as high as we did before. We want it concentrated sa crease lang talaga. If you want your eyes lifted, you can also flick it out a little bit. Parang you're creating that winged eyeliner. And don't forget to blend. And easier to blend with the brush that you've been using a while ago for the transition and the crease shade. Para you can blend them seamlessly. Oh, diba? Ganun. So, moving on to the other eye. Sometimes I raise my brows to see how it looks. But it's important to relax your face. Kasi, syempre, pag nakita ka ba ng ibang tao, nakaganyan ka ba? Hindi naman, diba? So, you want to relax your face. Kasi, that's how other people see you. That's how other people will see your makeup. Pero, it helps, no? You can stretch. You can stretch. So to define my crease more, I'm gonna be using this shade over here. It's darker than what we used kanina. Kita nyo? Holy shit, I'm so good at this. Now that we're happy with how the basic eye look looks, we can go in with our concealer. I'm just gonna be using the same concealer. And I'm gonna get a flat brush. And then, ito yung trick ko. Kasi nga, diba, medyo hooded. Hindi ko alam kung anong tawag dito. Pero, nawawala nga yung lids ko every time I open my eyes. So, what I do is parang close to the lash line, apply the concealer. And then, open your eyes. Ganyan. Parang galit na galit ka. And then, pagbukas mo, makita mo may line. Yun yung cut crease mo. Yun yung susundan mo. Ayan. I bring it medyo closer to the nose. Then, yan. Connect lang. Connect this to that. And another tip is pat lang siguro and don't drag it. Kasi if you drag, syempre, sensitive yung skin sa mata. Prone to wrinkles. And you can use your fingers to blend the concealer into your shadow. Para lang walang harsh line. That's how it looks so far. I'm just gonna do the other eye. Wait lang. Now that we have that, I'm just gonna use another flat brush to apply the shimmer. Now is the time that I go to my James Charles palette and use this shade na lang. We're just gonna pack it on. So, parang in a way, we're setting it na rin. Yung concealer, we're setting it with a shimmer. Okay, see that? Okay, with the darkest shade kanina na ginamit natin for our crease from the 39A palette, we're just gonna blend it. We're not gonna blend the cut crease kasi mawala yung point ng cut crease, but ito, kunyari, itong outer corner nito, we can blend that. Parang tanga. I'm gonna use this Morphe M213 para mas precise. Can you see how small that brush is? Same shade na lang muna. Para lang mas may contrast yung cut crease. I love it. Yan. Woo! Okay, I'm contemplating whether I'm gonna use black or not. Sige, let's use black. You know what? Let's use black. Dito lang. Kung saan yung pinaka gusto magkaroon ng dimension. Dun lang. Ayan. Diba? Iba yung nadadala ng black. Iba yung dimension. Iba yung depth. Okay, ginawa ko lang sa other eye. And so far, so good. Okay, we can now move on sa liner. I'm gonna use this. It's the Careline Graph Ink Liner. This is a holy grail. Sobrang mura niya lang. Wala pa siyang 200. But it's really good. Okay, let's apply it. So, I start with the outside. And you can also start inside and then connect it. I don't mind thick liners kasi I use thick lashes din. So, it makes sense to me. As you can see, ayan yung shape ng liner ko now. So, extend ko lang siyang konti para medyo mas dramatic. And that's it. That's my liner. I'm gonna do it to the other eye lang. I hope I can make it symmetrical. But if not, okay lang it. Again, yun lang. Yun lang. Hindi siya pantay, but quirky. Quirky! Connect natin. Inward. And pwede din pa-out. Whatever works for you. Ayan! Can you see it? That's it! That's it for the liner. Before I put on my lashes, let's move to the lower lash line. So, kung ano yung ginamit natin for our shadows, yun din gagamitin natin sa lower lash line. Just to make it cohesive. So, I'm gonna start with a lightest shade, again, na ginamit natin kanina. And apply it to the lower lash line. So, with a smaller brush, go to the next shade, which is the one we use for crease. I'm gonna go back to the black and add some black here. She a little bit snatched. So yan. I just curled my lashes, applied some mascara, and now that we're back, we're gonna apply some lashes. Now that we have our lashes on, we can move on to the nose contour then blush. Then we're done! I'm gonna use this for my nose contour. It's an angled brush. And I'm gonna go back to my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. And I'm gonna be using the shade Fawn. Tapping off the excess. And contouring my nose. If you're happy now with your nose contour, which I'm not, okay, you can always go back to your setting powder and clean up that nose contour. Once that I've got that applied, I usually remove it immediately kasi para sa akin, nagkikake siya kapag iniwan ko siyang matagal. So, blend it outward lang. Ayan o, ang bilis siya mag-cake for me. That's why I don't like making it stay on my nose. There! That's my nose contour. I'm happy with that. For the blush, feeling ko since medyo warm, neutral yung mata natin, I'm gonna use Ocean siguro. Sige, let's use Ocean from Colourette. I'm gonna use my hands na lang siguro. 2 dots muna, let's see. Gonna blend it with my hands. Ayan, okay naman siya. Although, parang mas gusto kong gumamit ng brush. Dati, dito ako nag-a-apply ng blush sa apple ng cheeks. But now, parang I find that it really suits my face if mas tataasan ko yung blush. Kasi parang mas nasa-snatch niya palikod. Ganda ng blush na to. Fuck me! Can you see? Dati ayoko mo nagba-blush kasi feeling ko hindi siya bagay sa akin. But now, grabe. Iba yung nabibigay niya. So, we're almost done, guys. So, before we highlight, let's apply some mist. Pay lang ng konti. And once na ma-dry siya, I'm gonna apply some highlight. gonna use this E.L.F. Illuminating palette. Yung itsura niya. And I'm gonna use the white. Actually, paghahaluin ko na lang everything. Okay, so lips na lang. For lips, let's use After Party from Colourette. Just overlining a little bit. That's it, guys. I'm done. Hey guys, thank you for watching. This is the end of the video. I do hope that you subscribe, like this video, comment down below, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. So that's it, guys. Bye. Thank you. Peace out. Peace out, bro.